Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Jay Green Show. Today we're going over a little bit of a Twitter post that I saw earlier today that I thought would be pretty fun to talk about. It was build your best starting five with $15. Now, I made about 6 lineups right here that I wanted to just go ahead and talk about. I think I'm going to put all these in to a 2K Sim bracket because I think a lot of these teams are because if you look at some steals here, you got Maxey at $1. That's a steal. Wemby at $2. Steal. Kyrie at $2. Steal. These are great deals. So the first team that I put together, which I thought was my super team, but I think this is the best team. We got Luka with Ant, Maxey, Zion, and Wemby. Now, Luka is a great passer, great rebounder. Okay, now this would take pressure off of him because you have Zion, Wemby, Maxey, and Ant. You got Ant can defend. You got Maxey, who can defend. You got Zion. Well, this is all healthy, by the way. So this isn't anybody injured, because if it was injury Zion, no. But prime Zion, woo! Give me healthy Zion is literally it's like a $4 player. And then you have Wemby. Okay, the second team I had was, now I don't know, now I'm trying to pick a favorite team that I would pick to win, beat any of these other teams. You got Steph Curry, $3. You got Ant, KD, Randall, and Wemby. Okay, now Randall is probably the one that would get the most hate because, Julius Randle I think does get too much hate. But that team would be absolutely crazy. You have Steph and KD back together with Wemby and Ant. That's unstoppable. Randall is still going to be a great glue guy too, kind of like a really expensive Josh Hart. Because Randall can rebound, score, do a pass, do anything that you really need him to do. And he can just be that, on the Olympics, people have to pick a certain role. I mean, that would be absolutely nutty having Ant and Curry and KD on the same team with Wemby. I think that's the best team. The third team we have is SGA, Donovan Mitchell, Maxey, LeBron, and Wemby. Now, this is a little bit of a smaller team, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a pretty big guy. Donovan Mitchell, a little smaller, but he's a great scorer. Maxey, smaller guy, but a great scorer. And then you have LeBron and Wemby put together. Now, that wasn't my favorite team, probably one of my least favorite teams, but I think Bron and Wemby, you're going to see a team I made in a minute, though. You're going to see a team I made in a minute. This is my favorite team. So this is the $10 and under lineup, so under $10. You have Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Tyrese Maxey, Zion, and Wemby. That's a really good budget team because then you got $5 to spend. Think you could build a whole, you could build a championship lineup with that because that means you already have 10, so that's 5. And then you could add Anthony Davis and you could add Jaylen Brown, or you could just add Anthony Edwards or Luka. You could add basically anybody. You could add the whole $1 row. So, I feel like $15 is too much. I feel like it should be $12. Because with 15, you're building an absolute god squad, which I guess is the point of it. But the next one I had was a freestyle. And I had Damian Lillard, $2, with KD, Bron, AD, and Wemby. Now, I don't know how the positions would work here. I think you have Dame at the 1, Bron at the 2, KD at the 3, AD at the 4, and Wemby at the 5. Ooh, that's a big team. That's a huge team, bro. You got Dame running around. He's going to look like a midget with Bron, KD, AD, and Wemby. That's my favorite team. That's my favorite team. But then the next one, and I think we all know this would be absolutely crazy, would be Luka and Jokic together. So we have Luka with Kyrie. Okay, we got that already. With Maxey, Zion, and Joker. All these teams are great, in my opinion. Let me know which one you think is the best out of those. Let me know what you would also make. Let me know also if you want this to be a 2K sim. But there's so much that you could do with this list. The players that I might try to stick away from, for $5 for Jason Tatum is overpriced. And then really, I think $4 for Joel Embiid is a good deal, but Joel Embiid doesn't really fit very well. And then Kawhi Leonard is also a steal when he's healthy, because a healthy Kawhi is absolutely a dog, but AD at 3 is probably... Wemby is the biggest steal. The second biggest steal is probably Maxey, and then probably AD. Because having Maxey, who's going to be a superstar maybe I'm overhyping him, but for someone I think is going to be an absolute superstar, that's a steal. And then, I mean, players that are perfectly valued is SGA, Luka. Steph is very cheap. I will say that too. Like Steph Curry's still very, very, very good. He's just on a really bad team. Like Steph Curry could be a $5 player. Devin Booker's on a pretty good deal too. Jaylen Brown, $2. Finals MVP for $2. That's a steal. This is very fun. I mean, this is basically top 25 NBA players because only people that didn't make it that on my actual list was Sabonis, Randall, Austin Reeves, and Fox. I'm pretty sure everybody else was on my top 25. So, thank y'all for watching, man. If y'all did enjoy, this is more of just kind of like a random video, and there's nothing to talk about. If you have any suggestions at all for any content, if you've made it this far, you're a GOAT, but let me know what we should talk about. I have plenty of pen, plenty of paper, and plenty of things to do, so let me know. Damn, I missed the record. I missed the end record button. Like, you know how embarrassing that is because I'm not editing this video. But now we leave.